We're diving right into how YouTube and TikTok have morphed by 2027. It's like a full-blown format war, right?
Yeah, totally. It really is, isn't it? I mean, from YouTube's long form mastery to TikTok's shift, even when they extended their video length to 30 minutes, what do you make of that evolution?
Oh, absolutely. YouTube has really leaned into long-form content with AI-assisted editing tools, richer monetization, and detailed
Mhm,
analytics.
right.
Meanwhile, TikTok's algorithm is now manipulating real-time behavior, anticipating exactly what users will crave next, even when it's a longer clip.
That's a fascinating twist, isn't it? Even with TikTok offering 30-minute videos, their core appeal is still those quick, punchy, moment of life clips.
Exactly. It's almost like, they're preserving their original essence, but also experimenting with
Right,
depth
right.
when needed. It's a balancing act, blending spontaneity with utility.
And then there's the whole cross pollination bit. They're borrowing features from each other now, YouTube launching shorts, and TikTok introducing playlists and longer formats. How do you see that affecting creator strategy?
That's the beauty of it. Creators are now, treating themselves like full-on media companies. They're not just picking one format over the other. They're tapping into the unique strengths of both platforms. For example, a viral TikTok clip might drive traffic to a deeper YouTube tutorial. So essentially, it's a funnel strategy, right?
Yeah, absolutely. But I wonder, don't you think there's a risk for creators who might lean too heavily on one platform? It might backfire if they aren't equally adaptive on the other side.
That's a valid concern. I mean, you basically have to understand not just the mechanics of content creation, but also the specific audience behaviors on each platform. Millennials and Gen X might prefer the deep dives on YouTube, whereas Gen Z and Gen Alpha embrace the brisk authenticity on TikTok.
Exactly. So then creators are kind of forced to be hybrid in their approach, a bit like being multi-instrumentalists in an orchestra, right?
Precisely. And think about this. AI isn't just helping in editing anymore. It's now powering dashboards that measure emotional resonance, retention curves, and even conversion probabilities.
Yeah, that's
It's
remarkable.
like turning content creation into a science experiment.
It really is. The analytics side seems to have morphed into this whole new landscape. But as much as I appreciate the innovation, do you think this emphasis on data might make content feel overly calculated at times?
That's a great point. There's a risk that creators become too focused on numbers and, might lose that genuine creative spark. But, well, the hybrid model seems to suggest a balance, using AI for insights, yet leaving room for creative spontaneity.
I get that. Interesting. And what about audience behavior? The idea of micro moments between classes and during commutes really underlines how fragmented attention spans have become.
Exactly. It's all about those micro moments. TikTok's rapid delivery suits that perfectly, while YouTube excels when viewers can settle in and focus. This fragmentation forces creators to, as you said, be strategic and tailor their messages not just to what is said, but how long or short it should be.
Right, absolutely. And really, it comes down to the psychology of engagement. The platforms now use algorithmic empathy, right? TikTok's system even predicts moods and tailors content accordingly. That's almost like having a digital friend who totally gets you.
Yeah, it's like, the algorithm's the silent partner in this, understanding when you want a quick laugh or a deep dive into a topic. YouTube, on the other hand, leans on search intent and watch time. The hybrid consumption here is fascinating. Viewers switch between platforms based on their current needs.
Totally. With those insights, creators are essentially um, expected to design content that plays to each platform's strength. So a TikTok snippet might tease a YouTube series. It's almost like they're pieces of a puzzle coming together.
Exactly. And look at monetization strategies too. YouTube's ads, memberships, and even affiliate links contrast with TikTok's creator fund and live gifting. Creators are using TikTok to, boost top-of-funnel exposure and YouTube to, seal the deal with deeper content that converts.
Right, that makes sense. It really demonstrates that success now isn't about choosing one over the other, it's about mastering both. But what about the future trends? How do you see that playing out?
Well, looking ahead, we're already seeing hints of AI-generated content and interactive choose-your-own-adventure formats. And, platform convergence is on the horizon. Imagine a feed that effortlessly fuses short bursts of virality with the depth of long-form exploration. It's not about long versus short anymore. It's about,
That's really
smart,
exciting.
adaptive storytelling.
That's really the crux of it. The creators who succeed will be those who can seamlessly blend formats, engage users on multiple levels, and leverage data without losing their creative edge.
Absolutely. And it's like, a strategic dance. Whether you're an educator, an entertainer, or a brand, understanding how to pivot between YouTube's depth and TikTok's immediacy could be
Right, yeah.
game-changing.
So, in a way, you could say that the future of content isn't about picking sides, it's about being fluid and adaptable. Even if a creator is rooted in one style, there's always a pull to experiment with the other.
Exactly. The best creators are the ones who can, harness the strengths of both formats to tell richer, more dynamic stories. It's like mixing genres in music. It can create something totally innovative if done
True
right.
that. And I guess this means that we might see an ever blurring line between content types, like a TikTok clip that feels as thoughtfully constructed as a YouTube documentary.
Yeah, exactly. It's like, a TikTok clip might serve as both a standalone piece and a teaser for a larger narrative. That cross-platform synergy is leading to a new class of creators, the hybrid innovators who are fluent in both brevity and depth.
Right, sounds like the future is all about versatility. One last thing. Do you think this era of algorithmic personalization might eventually compromise authenticity? I mean, there's a fine line between tailoring content and over curating it.
I get where you're coming from. There is a risk that by focusing too much on algorithmic signals, creators might start to, optimize for clicks rather than genuine connection. However, the current trend pushes for a balance. Creators who blend raw authenticity with smart data insights tend to resonate the most.
I see that balance. It's a fascinating time, isn't it? The interplay between technology, audience behavior, and creative freedom is just a whole new frontier.
Definitely. And as platforms continue to evolve, like TikTok predicting moods and YouTube refining search cues, the key takeaway is that the narrative isn't fixed. It's evolving, driven by both creator ingenuity and the underlying
Yeah,
tech.
totally. So, for anyone in this space, the big question remains: how will you blend these formats to most effectively tell your story?
Exactly. Whether it's a quick burst of inspiration on TikTok or a detailed exploration on YouTube, success lies in, embracing both forms while staying true to your creative essence.
Absolutely. Well, this has been an eye opener, a real conversation on the future of digital content. I'm excited to see how creators will innovate in this hybrid landscape.
Me too, and it's clear that in 2027, the battle isn't about long versus short. It's about smart, strategic storytelling that adapts to the nuances of both platforms.
Right, indeed. Thanks for the deep dive. Definitely food for thought for both creators and audiences alike.
Absolutely. Thanks for the conversation. Keep an eye on how these platforms evolve. It's going to be, one exciting ride ahead.
Yep, no doubt.